So it's now InfoComm day one of the expo floor. It's Wednesday as I'm recording this. And our first appointment is going to be with Zoom. Zoom's got an interesting story going on. Most of what they're doing is loudly talking about their AI services and their AI features. They've just announced ZoomMate and a whole series of desktop support things. And honestly, while that's very important, I think they haven't really spent enough time talking about real Zoom meeting features. We're going to have a conversation with them to talk about what you might not be aware of in terms of those meeting features and other capabilities. So as I said, I'm standing here now with the team from Zoom, Jeff and Andy. Andy, tell everybody what you do at Zoom.
I lead our innovation platform at Zoom, so I oversee all the pro media and broadcast integrations, a lot of our developer tools and things that make high-end experiences happen.
And Jeff, what do you do?
Hi Dave, how are you doing?
I'm fine, I'll shake hands, I'll do friendly stuff all the time.
That's right,
I love that. Where's Eric? Is he hiding anywhere?
No, he'll pop out at some point.
Didn't make the trip again. Okay, fine.
Not this one.
Okay.
Jeff, I lead product for Workplace.
Okay, now how do you define Workplace?
That's a
standing on one foot.
Question.
Just a
quick
answer.
That's right. So Workplace is the solution from Zoom for knowledge workers.
Okay.
So starts at the core with meetings. We've got phone, chat, calendar, mail, all of the collaboration tools.
It's a suite. It's a collaboration suite. Okay.
Right.
So let's take it from what we know to what's new today. What we know is last week there was a big news information came out. Zoom AI Companion still exists, but now it's been, I guess, superseded is a better word, by ZoomMate, which is a paid tier, which has a lot more features, right?
So what we've done is really, because AI is so integrated into the collaboration suite, is that bringing the branding into all of it just stopped making a lot of sense, and so we've just those are all just features of Workplace. And they're included in the Workplace packages, so there wasn't a need for us to continue that branding. So ZoomMate is a specific new offering, premium AI offering for agentic completion, and that is so that's the difference.
I feel like Groucho Marx. You said the secret word, agentic and AI, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about are some specific announcements that happened today and some specific integrations that I've actually been excited about that a lot of people missed. I missed in Barcelona, but I found afterwards in NAB, so I'll talk about that. So first of all, the announcement this morning, Zoom had a press release, Cisco had a press release, you had a press release as well. The Cisco Room devices, which last year were Zoom meeting compatible, are now fully Zoom Room native, if desired. That's the new feature that's going to be announced.
That's right.
So the offline experiences are now exactly the same.
That's right. So if you look back behind us, we have a couple of Cisco devices where we have full native Zoom Rooms running. It's an expansion of the ecosystem, an important one. So Cisco's for many, many years been a leader in producing some of the highest quality conference room devices for enterprise, and we're just really happy to be able to take this step where we go from simply being a great meeting solution on Cisco devices to being a full native Zoom Room solution on Cisco devices, similar to our other partners that we have.
And that was one of the things we identified in our showcase, our pick hits, as one of the reasons that's a standout from the show, because it takes some courage to say, you know what, we don't care what endpoint you're going to buy, our partners, other people, we want to be that native compatible experience, and then users now can buy endpoints and then just decide who's got the best service going forward, or use more than one.
So the whole point for us is customer choice. So when customers value something, we want to be able to deliver it. And there are a lot of customers that have a lot of see a lot of value in Cisco devices for good reason, and so we're happy to support that.
And Jeff, I will tell you, as I've said publicly other places as well, from video meetings, which I use daily, and video recordings especially, there is no better, no higher quality product than Zoom, and you're not talking about that enough. That's something I would like to hear you guys talk about more. You're talking about AI plenty, but I'd like to hear you say, you know what, yes, we have all these advanced features, but if you need to do collaboration, there is no better experience.
That's
it's
right.
Being used by broadcasters, it's being used by professionals, it's terrific.
No, and we do have demonstrations here today of our enhanced media offering that goes beyond the high quality that most people understand out of the Zoom platform. So we're not sleeping. on that as our differentiation. Yeah, you understand that we have
Louder!
louder.
Louder for the people in the back.
That's right. For the people in the back, Zoom has the best media quality. All right.
Okay, so I can't turn the camera right now, but I will shortly. Right over here next to your booth is the VizRT booth. Now, I've known VizRT. It goes back to the days of Lehman Brothers. What's VizRT doing with Zoom?
Well, you're totally right, David, that if you've watched live news, sports, weather, you've seen VizRT, and they are powering graphics and broadcast. And what we've done is we've heard from our enterprise customers that there's a convergence between what you think of in broadcast television and in their conference room environments. So we partnered with VizRT and our ISV exchange. We've introduced 2 new solutions together that are focused on bringing those types of graphics directly into the Zoom experience. So we have Captivate, which is the demo behind us, and that's a Zoom room with augmented reality graphics and immersive experiences built right in. So VizRT is taking all that knowledge that they have from all those years of doing graphics and really defining the category of software-defined production.
That's an in-room piece of hardware that you have to add.
Exactly.
Right?
You add it to your Zoom room and it adds all these graphical capabilities. Okay. But it does so without the traditional cost and complexity of a broadcast studio.
Right.
We're not talking about big green screens. We're not talking about complex lighting requirements. We're not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars of graphics compute. It's actually a very streamlined solution. And then for those workers who are remote or who are connecting directly through a Zoom meeting, we have graphics for them as well that can run as an overlay. So between the conference room, people who are in the space, and then people who are joining remotely, we have full production capabilities through VizRT that are broadcast through our UC platform.
Now, I've been using that, and viewers to the UC Weekly News would recognize that last week I used solely those graphics. What else can we expect from you guys in the louder section going forward over the next few quarters?
In the louder section, well, definitely how we bring all of those AI capabilities into the physical spaces. We talk about AI personalization in Zoom rooms. So this is, you walk into a room, you want it to feel like what you want it to be. So I like multi-speaker view. I might have 5 of my best friends with me, so I want Smart Gallery or Intelligent Director running. I want that to turn on automatically, not because some person in IT had to set it up. So AI personalization there. A new offering for Digital Signage Plus has AI content generation as well as management for the admin that's powered by AI. All of that, really trying to get the productivity and the user experience when you're coming into the physical space to another level.
So what should people do if they want to find out more about what Zoom is doing on a continuous basis?
Well, you should follow the Zoom blog, of course.
Okay.
But absolutely, Zoom.com. We've got all the information on Spaces that we come out with every day.
And are you guys reachable on LinkedIn?
We certainly,
of course,
yeah, absolutely,
of course.
Andy, thank you. I
David.
appreciate it.
David,
Jeff, thank you.
Appreciate
really
it.
do appreciate the features. We'll be right back. So my special thanks to Jeff and Andy and the team from VizRT for going over with us the things that Zoom are doing that you might not have been aware of. I think those VizRT graphics are awesome, and I think a lot of Zoom users would be using them. And I think the ability now to do Zoom full experiences on Cisco hardware is a game changer for the industry. And we're going to see more and more stories about interoperability coming out of the show this year.